So I'm over in Jackson. I wanted to take a moment to ask the right questions, to get to the bottom of everything with why the Attorney General's office has stood down, has refused to conduct an investigation into the acts of public corruption that start in Lafayette County. Maybe that was it that this came from. Ma'am, do you know where the Attorney General's building is? It's in that building? Okay. Wow. Hello. I'm looking for the Attorney General's office. Huh? I need to speak with an investigator, or speak with somebody up there. Speak with the Attorney General if I can. Huh? I mean, I just drove 2.5 hours to get here. The Attorney General's office has not returned any of my phone calls, and I have serious grievances. Public corruption. I'm the victim of public corruption, and this office never would call me back.
Okay, so what did you leave the message at the Attorney General's office? Got different divisions. So what?
Well, right now I'm exercising my First Amendment right to actually come up here in person and to redress our government employees and officials. What floor is it? Is this not a public building? Well, I'm going to. I'm going up there peacefully to go and talk to an investigator. I'm not going at all. You might want to call a supervisor before you make a bad decision. Okay. I'm putting you on notice of don't violate my constitutional rights. You might want to call somebody up there at the
Violating your rights to what?
I'm a victim of a crime. I'm here to see the Attorney General's office to see an investigator.
All buildings got protocols, so you just can't walk in.
Okay.
Can you walk in the doctor's office? You can walk in and just be seen?
But is this a doctor?
Can you walk in the doctor's
This
office?
is publicly elected officials.
I hear what you're saying.
This is publicly elected officials. I'm going to go up the elevator now.
Sir, don't go past the floor.
I'm going to go up the elevator. Y'all see that?
Don't let him in.
I'm in. So we have the Medicaid office. Just want to say, don't let him in. We got a lot of floors right here to climb until we find the Attorney General's office, since they wouldn't actually say what floor it was. Division of Medicaid again. Excuse me, ma'am. What floor is the Attorney General's office?
17, I think.
17?
I think.
Okay. All right, thank you. Hey, somebody get in touch with News Now Ninja. Let him know to get on this live stream. Apparently, according to that guard, shit is about to go down. I'm not even trying to. I just want to speak to the Attorney General, or the Attorney General's staff. Hello. Is this the Attorney? Yep. Hi. I was trying to speak with somebody at the Attorney General's office. Is there an investigator here?
You probably got to go talk to security down.
This is none of security's business. This is a matter of public corruption. I have called. Okay, but this is the problem I had on the phone. Nobody would call me back. I drove 2.5 hours to come up here. I want to speak to an investigator. I want to speak to somebody in the Attorney General's office. I have tried my best to get somebody to talk to me about the complaints that I have. I just drove 2.5 hours to come up here.
How did you get up here?
Up the elevator.
Did you sign in downstairs?
No, ma'am. I tried to tell. Is there somebody up there that can speak to me? Okay. Can I speak to an investigator, please? Can I speak to an investigator, please? Hey.
Can I help you?
Yes, sir. I have tried my best to get y'all guys to return my calls about public corruption. I've called the Public Integrity Department with y'all's office.
Okay.
Nobody wants to talk to me. Is Tony Geiger here?
I'm not sure. He doesn't work on this floor.
Yeah.
This is not the public integrity floor either.
Okay. What floor is it?
Well, see, in order to do that, you need to check in with security at the desk.
But security was, my reason for being here, I understand she has a job to do, but she was trying to prevent me access to redressing major grievances. That is a violation of my constitutional rights.
Okay. This is a secure area, however. And you have
Okay.
to understand that. Come down here with me. I understand that, and yeah, we will, like I said, we definitely want to get you taken care of, make sure that if you've got any grievances that they're taken care of. But again, there's a certain way that we have to do things for security. Primarily, you're on a floor that the issues you're trying to address, nobody who can help you is actually on that floor.
Is Lynn Fitch here?
I wouldn't know. I'm not privy to her schedule.
Okay.
It's a rather large operation, which is again why we go through the proper channels to access.
And if you only knew the things that I had dealt with over the last 6 years that I want to speak with somebody about.
Okay, well, that's fine, but like I said, there's a certain way that you have to do things, especially.
And I tried to let the lady know that I need to speak with somebody up in the office, and she said, no, I can't go up there. So,
Right, and you can't. You can't just go into a secure location. It would be the same thing. Would you expect to be able to walk into the White House and address the president?
no, but she was trying to turn me away. I just drove 2.5 hours to get up here. I wasn't going to leave.
Okay.
He's in front of my desk right now.
Can I get your name, please? What's your name, sir?
Jamie White.
Jamie White. Can I get your name, please?
Yes, sir, I'll be down here now. Some markers down
Give her a minute. She's coordinating with security.
Okay.
So again, I imagine what's probably going to happen now. Security's going to come up here because
I did.
you know, she's advised you can't go in there. You've gone past where you have public access. It'd be the same if I came into your house without. Again, the
I get
building
it.
itself, the outside of this is public access. These floors up here where people are working and conducting sensitive investigations are not public access areas.
Okay. But it is it's essentially still a public lobby. There's no signs that prevent me from going up there.
The lobby in and of itself, but if you turn around, you see the metal detector there.
Right.
Right. You see that we've got security at front desk.
Right.
Okay. That is to prevent people from having unauthorized access to the building.
But
because
y'all do
again,
have locked doors up there. I mean, I went up there to try to get somebody's attention whenever this lady was turning me away.
You have their attention.
I have their attention. I understand. I mean, that's the thing. I drove 2.5 hours. I'm not turning around and leaving without talking to somebody.
Right, but you have to understand, in order for your grievances to be taken seriously, you have to behave in a manner that people are going to take you seriously.
And
you can't just show up and do what you like.
And I tried to call. Nobody would return my calls. So the reason I'm here directly correlates with not returning my calls, not taking my complaints. I mean, Tony Geiger, I've talked to him a couple of times in the past. He has essentially shut me down instead of looking into anything that I brought.
Now, how do you know that nothing's been looked into?
I mean, if
Yeah,
it
but
has,
back?
if it has, I would like somebody to tell
Call
me
you back in.
that they've actually looked into these certain things.
you
Nobody's
understand
done that.
And you understand the nature of investigations oftentimes involves a certain level of distance from the complainant.
I understand.
Being filled in all the information because we don't want to interfere with anything that's going on there.
I just spent, because of a county, because of a sheriff, because of a deputy that knowingly lied on stand, gave knowingly perjurious testimony in court. I spent a year in prison.
Okay. And that's something
I've got,
understand being upset
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Miss Jackie, where would you like to?
I cannot get that time back.
Where would you like us to be at while we're waiting on the right here's fine. Okay. Yeah, no, I understand that, and you certainly have a right
Yeah,
to redress those grievances.
I do. First Amendment.
However, there's a way about going about doing things, and like I said, I get it.
But sometimes when things aren't getting done, you have to actually take a step and do things. If
like I said, and this may be
This-
effective, but
this
also
lady-
may not. Like I said,
yeah.
I don't know the background of the story or anything like
Right.
that. What I know is now they called me and they're like, hey, we've got somebody on the floor who's not authorized to be here. He's trying to access it.
Hey,
Yes, how can we help you?
can I get your name, please? Name?
Ricky Salter,
Ricky Salter. Do you have a badge number or
Sierra 10.
Sierra
Oh,
10?
yes.
Okay. Can I get that lady's name? I asked her several times for her name, and
You got any idea?
no, sir. I don't.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'm a law-abiding citizen, so I don't see the need to carry it with me everywhere I go.
Just switch IDs. I gotta make a report.
Okay.
Here you go. This, can you take a picture of it?
Sure.
Got it?
Yes,
Now
sir.
We'll get your information so I can run it. All right. What you got going on, sir?
Well, I'm here about some serious grievances that have happened. I've been trying to speak to the Public Integrity Division multiple times. Nobody wants to give me a call back. Nobody wants to take any of the things that I'm trying to report seriously. Yet the evidence is crystal clear. And I mean, I have the right to question
Okay.
are elected officials
Right.
that are paid for by taxpayer dollars. I want to find out why this department, if they've done anything, and if they haven't, why they haven't.
Okay. Write your name and everything.
And I was trying to tell the lady at the desk that, and she told me that she wasn't going to let me in.
Okay.
Basically, that my 2.5 hour drive was for nothing. And I'm sorry, I'm not turning around and leaving.
Okay. I tell you what,
After
write
driving 2.5 hours.
Write your information right here
Okay.
and your name and everything.
Well, and
So I need to just know who I'm talking to.
well-
and I need some ID.
well, you can call me.
Just write your name, cell number, and I need some identification.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Now I can tell you that my name is.
Write it right here.
No, sir, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, get my pen back.
Okay.
Okay, come here. So I'm talking. Who else with you?
Well,
Who
for
else
what?
with you? Who else with you?
It's me.
Okay. Okay. Now, who would you like to speak to?
I would like to speak to somebody in the Attorney General's office, whether it be Lynn Fitch, whether it be Tony Geiger, whether it be somebody in the Public Integrity Division.
Okay.
But unless,
we
am I,
need
am
to
I
know-
being, am I being detained?
Sir, I'm not detaining you at all.
Okay.
I just want to know who I'm talking to.
Well-
because I can call somebody and tell them if they come down and talk
Can
to
you let them know that there's a concerned citizen downstairs that has made multiple attempts
I
to,
would try to.
but sir, I mean, you have to understand. At the end of the day, I am a journalist and I am a constitutional rights activist.
And I agree with
I
you.
believe in the
All right.
Fourth Amendment, and I don't feel the need. This office has already shown me.
Okay.
I'm shocked at the way that I've been handled in here, and I don't care to go into some report and have y'all write whatever you want to write, because I'm trying to redress my government officials the way that I properly should.
Yes, sir.
So,
Can I speak now?
yeah.
Sir, as far as I need to know who I'm talking to. I don't know who you are. So I'm going to call up the Attorney General.
You can call me Matt.
Huh?
Matt.
Okay, could you put your information here and your address so I can call them and say, Mr. So-and-so, need to talk to somebody?
Oh, no, sir.
Okay.
But you can tell them that there's a concerned citizen downstairs that needs to speak with somebody now.
Okay. Yes, sir. And let me ask you something. I'm going to do that, but if you could, I need for you to just stay right here so I can call somebody and see when they come down and talk to you. Okay?
Okay.
Come on.
I'll stay right here.
Well, we need for you to sit right here.
You just told me I wasn't being detained, so I'm gonna stand right here.
Well, if you would, sir, we just need for you to step outside if you don't mind.
I do mind, yeah.
Right. Because I don't know when they're going to come here or what the case may be. I'm
So,
going to give them a call. I'm going to give them a call right now.
okay.
And tell me.
And this is a public building that I cannot be trespassed
Okay.
from.
No problem. I'm not getting into. The only thing I want to try to do is get them to come down from the Attorney General and somebody to talk to you. That's it. I'm not trying to give you a hard time or whatever.
I understand.
And if you can just follow my rules. and
Well,
just-
I'm not trying to make your job hard, but I'm also not trying to be told that I have to step outside of the building, told that I have to step over here, like basically treated like I'm being detained when you just said I'm not being detained.
At all. Right now, what you are doing, you're not giving me any information about yourself. I have no idea who I'm talking to as far as the security.
Well, I mean, sir, you have to understand.
Let me
Y'all
call-
also
let me
have
call them
okay.
right now and see what the Attorney General. Okay, let me call them. Let's stay right there. Sit right there. I think some people's down here already. Just if you would sit right there.
Okay.
Let me see what's going on.
We're trying to get you sorted out. You'll come over here for us.
I was just trying to get some water.
Oh,
I mean, it's,
yeah, no, there's
it's
not
really
one.
hot outside. I got dry mouth.
No, yeah, you and you and me both. Yeah, there's not one here. And to be honest, the water situation here is not one where I'd be drinking out of one of these fountains either.
I got you. They still got the water problems in Rankin
I don't know about Rankin.
or Jackson. Yeah.
Supposedly they've been taken care of. It still has a funky taste.
I
to
got
those,
you.
But then again, these are ancient pipes.
Are they still?
I never did catch your name. I'm Jamie White.
I know. I didn't give it, Jamie. I'm I'm Matt.
Okay. Why don't you don't want to give me your name?
Well, I mean, right now, after the way that the way that I was basically welcomed, or the lack thereof, into this facility, and the way that I'm being told that I can't walk around, no, right now I would just prefer to. I mean, I would like to speak to somebody, and they can report that upstairs as a concerned citizen that's downstairs that has been trying to.
Well, it's hard to verify that without any additional information. Like,
Well, I mean, I don't think they ever took a report anyways. Whenever I've called on the
you
phone.
just made a report on the phone.
I mean, I've tried to get somebody on the phone that would give a damn about their job, take it seriously, and protect my rights. And so far, I haven't seen any of it from.
Okay. Well, like I said, it's going to be hard to figure out a whole lot of that without me knowing who you are. But again, we'll get up with that. Technically, like I said, did she tell you not to go in the elevator?
I mean,
Obviously you recorded the entire event.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
did she tell you not to go in the elevator?
she did.
Okay.
I mean, she told me, but at the same time, there's no signs. She told me that I had to leave. Okay, I was wanting to speak to one of the employees of the Attorney General's office.
That you had the right to access the building, even when security told you didn't.
Well, I
I
mean,
just wanted you to think about this
security was trying to have me vacate the building, have me leave the Attorney General's office, basically say my time was wasted, and leave. And I wasn't going to do that.
Okay. Well,
Sometimes you have to take a stand for what's right and get somebody's attention.
sure. Okay. Well, that's fine. And you know that, again, in the talking about taking a stand and figuring things out, you know that there is a process to that.
So what I'm understanding is happening now. It's not that y'all are trying to get somebody down here to talk to me about my grievance. You're trying to figure out a way. I mean, they're trying to figure out a way to fuck me off and basically hold me right now as a prisoner. He told me I'm not detained, but then tried to tell me I had to sit in this seat and not go over there, not go over there. I mean, that's detained.
No,
so
that's not detained.
Well,
Telling you that you can't be in a
if-
specific location to prevent a disturbance is not
Okay,
not being detained.
but-
so if you would like to leave, it's my understanding that you're free to leave. However, whenever someone tells you not to go somewhere, especially in a public building, and they tell you that that's an area that you're not allowed to
Okay.
be in, you still have to abide by that.
So let me, while we're on that topic, let me go ahead and ask you a question when it comes to that.
Sure.
Okay? Because I would imagine not following an order or something like that would fall under disorderly conduct, not following directions, whatever you want to call it. Misdemeanor. I was assaulted in the Walmart parking lot. I've got a dry mouth. My car, my air's out in my car, so I had to ride with the windows down the whole time. I was attacked.
Give me just a moment. That's my second.
Okay.
Can I get your name? Your name? Well, you made contact with me at the beginning and told me that I could not speak to the Attorney General's office. So you told me that I could not go up and see the Attorney General's office or see an investigator without an appointment. But all the times that I've called up here where we could have set an appointment, but nobody wanted to take me seriously. So I felt the need to come up here in person because it's my God-given right under the First Amendment. And you're trying to violate my rights today. And I'm asking you what your name is. Huh? Okay, but does your protocol require you to identify yourself if you make contact with a citizen and that citizen asks what your name is? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? You know, just to point something out, you should probably put a sign up right there that says, "Do not go past the security guard at the desk." Okay? That would probably be a pretty good sign to have, and there's plenty of room right there on your stand to put a sign that says, "Do not go past the security guard at the desk." Who do you work for? What's the name of the company you work for? Ma'am? No, sir. But I'm not being detained, so I'm going to stand right here. Y'all have successfully violated my rights today. Y'all have successfully violated my rights today. These people. You know, it's very convenient that the primary elections are tomorrow. And this is what happens. I mean, I kind of thought that they would have bent over backwards to accommodate me and show that they could do their job in the correct manner. Can I get her name, please? She made contact with me at the beginning. She violated my rights. I want her name. I have a right to know her name. I want to know her name. Or what? I just want to know her name. Is that a threat, sir? You're just mad because I didn't give my name. That's what it was. You thought you'd get it. You thought you'd get my ID, and you're mad because you didn't. Oh, I know they're not deputies, although what I do think is funny is that it does say State Capitol Police. Now she's definitely a security guard. She's definitely not police. So are you actually commissioned as a police officer? Okay. I didn't give you your ID correct, so y'all are just going to give me the silent game, huh? Well, that's cool. So I'm still going to keep talking. I'm still going to keep walking around. And the thing that makes the most sense is for somebody at the Attorney General's office to come downstairs and talk to me. Refusing to uphold the duties of their office. Hello. Are y'all investigators? Are y'all investigators? Are y'all seriously going to walk out when I ask you if you're investigators? I have a major issue I'm trying to bring to the attention of the Attorney General's office, and you're seriously going to walk off like that? Huh?
Sir, if it's a public place, you have to be quiet. Because
First
right now
Amendment.
you're causing a disturbance.
No,
So
I'm
if you're
speaking.
moving, you have to be quiet.
I don't listen to tyrants, so sorry. Fuck off. There. It's called the First Amendment. You might want to repeat, or might want to let him know it's a little something called the First Amendment that he keeps repeating, that y'all have a serious issue with. Hey, you know I'm going to public record request that phone, right? You are a state employee that's now recording me. And so now, hey, I need a time check, everybody. Time check. The officer is recording me with his cell phone. I will be requesting the video off of that phone. Hey, somebody put Shanduli. Kick him off the stream. What's up, Johnny Bravo? Well, did you violate anybody else's rights? Did you violate 1, 2, 3? Hey, piggy, 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 pig. Here, piggy, 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 piggy. Oh, I'm still here. I hope lunch was good. Now, back to your do-nothing job, because you're not going to sit down with me, hear what I have to say. I'm not. I was talking.
To lower your voice.
Or what?
I'm telling you.
Or what?
It's a public place, and you got to be respectful of the workers that's coming in.
I don't give a
out.
fuck about their feelings.
I'm gonna ask you one more time to sit over there, or you gonna have to leave.
Well, I'm not going to sit over there. So, and I'm not going to leave either, because I'm in a public lobby.
You are causing a disturbance.
I'm in a public lobby. Okay, all I had to do was see, that violated my rights.
Okay, right now.
That violated my rights. All the Attorney General's office had to do was send an investigator down and speak with me to take my complaints. I'm not sitting on that bench. No.
Interfere with the employees.
Well, I'd like to see you enforce that. Free speech. Treating me like a dog. How you doing?
How you doing?
Well, I'd be better if somebody from the Attorney General's office would give a damn about their job and speak to a citizen that has a major complaint.
You know what, brother? I agree with you.
Absolutely.
If I can help you, I'll go up there and get it myself.
Yes, sir.
This little pit bull right here.
What department you work with?
With Medicaid.
Got you. Okay. Well, God bless.
God bless you too, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I bet that just grinded your gears that I was talking to an employee. Didn't it, Feelings Police? And 12 o'clock. To be continued. We will return in just a little bit. Oh, that's not the end. All right, it's 12 o'clock. These people didn't want to do their jobs anyways. You think they're going to do it at 12 o'clock? Hell no. So, instead of giving them what they're wanting, I'm going to walk out. What a shame. Well, let me turn this camera around. There we go. Well, gotta say, I'm not that much surprised at what I got from the Attorney General's office. This is the complacency that this office has shown for 5 years, probably longer. Well, thank you all for sharing, for commenting, for riding with me. Now, after lunch, I do want to go see what the Capitol. I've never been inside of the Capitol, the inside of it. I would like to go in there. That right there is the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeals for the state of Mississippi. And I do have an appeal that is currently sitting over there.